Are you ready?
Welcome to the Art of Comics. I'm Andres Salazar. If you want to know about me, you want to support this channel, this free-ass channel, you go to my Patreon right now. That's it. Go. I don't even want you to be a member, a pledge. Just go as a freaking guest, as a follower. You don't have to pay no money. I don't want you to pay money. Actually, I do, but I'm trying to do a little psychology. I just want you to go and check it out. Now that's done. There are comics that have impacted me as a reader, as a fan, and my later stage as a creator. Simon Bisley, The Brits Are Coming, Alan Grant, John Wagner, Judge Dredd, 2000 AD, mixes up with freaking Batman, DC Comics main character, putting them together, melding them together into this book. This was published in 91, 2 years after Gotham by Gaslight. Remember we talked about that like a week ago? This was $6, not cheap back then. 91, so I was graduating high, probably graduated high school. I love this freaking book. I love Simon Bisley. I've talked about him multiple videos. I will continue to talk about him. I need this. I need the painting style. I need artist edition. I need to see these. Now, I've seen a couple of these paintings, these pages at Comic-Con. There are some dealers that have some of this stuff. It's damn expensive. There's a reason. It is brilliant. It is a freaking painting. It is a painting. It's not like... It's not this Alex Ross watercolor. Hey, I love that. This is awesome. I really, really like it. I want to share it with you. I want to share this love I have for this book. I don't know if you can, I'm assuming you can buy this somewhere. There was probably an omnibus where they collected all the Batman Judge Dredds, because I think there was a couple, at least 2 or 3. Oh crap, this is signed. Yeah, this is signed by Simon Bisley. That's it. Simon Bisley signed this. So I got this signed. Let me flip the camera over. Let's do a freaking quick deep dive on, what's this called? Judgment on Gotham. Okay? Love this freaking book. Let's do it right now. Come on. Okay, everybody. This is seriously... I mean, I have favorites. I talk about my favorites all the time, right? I like Frank Miller. I like Alan Moore. You know, I like Keith Giffen a lot. I like Simon Bisley. There's some people that I just really like. I'll take a Simon Bisley over a Mike Mignola any day of the week. Simon Bisley is a comic book character himself, right? He's this big old, beefy, pro wrestler looking dude that probably goes out and bangs, porn stars back in the day. I mean, he is like the man's man, of a different era, the 80s, maybe perhaps the 90s, before, our current wonderful life we live now. Okay. The cover draws you in. The cover. Dutch angle. Here, action here, Batman here, coming in, all these great diagonals. It's just so damn good. And you're like, whoa, what is this? And then you flip it and you're like, what the frick? And it's painted. Now, this is around the time that he did Slaying the Horned God. I love Slaying the Horned God. I think that was probably before this. And this was around the time. This is a little bit after he did Lobo. Excuse me. And I just get verklempt. Well, okay, let's check this out, dude. So, page 1, right? You guys ready for page frickin' 1? Boom. Right off the bat, I'm like, what? This is also around the time of Arkham Asylum and, Dave McKean and all these different guys. Bill Sienkiewicz and John Muth and Kent Williams and all these artists who are like painting comics and just getting into it, just bringing it to the next level. This is heavy metal. This is heavy metal brought to DC Comics. They're like, oh yeah, you want to do Batman? This is what heavy metal would do to Batman. In your freaking face, Bruce. I love this. I just love the bat symbol turning into these faces. Just what a cool, creative freaking idea. And his gnarled fingers. And, oh man, I just love it. And this is Judge Death, I think he's called. And he's this nasty mofo. And look at this. Look at the design. First, wonderful lettering. And then look at the design of this freaking car. I mean, with the cool highlighted, airbrushed, painted, highlights and spots and stuff. This looks bad. And look at and then he's there. It's like, freaking hey, dude, look at this. I would love to be as good enough to do a master study of this and say, okay, I'm going to replicate this page with acrylics, airbrush, and a bunch of freaking shit. Maybe, I don't think he's using oil at all. It's probably all water-based stuff, but just, my gosh, so good. And look at the beautiful colors here. Complementary, contrasting, popping him out. I mean, there's no reason to make this freaking yellow, right? But he does it. I guess that's the sun going down, maybe. Love his cars. Love the design of it. Curved thing. I could sit here. We could spend an hour going through this page by page. Should we? Maybe not. Look at this. Look at this. Look at that. One thing that he does really well, I haven't figured out how to do it myself. I've tried to understand it, is the way he adds the modeling of the surface of elements like metals and things. I get the spray and the splatter stuff, but then he puts these little divots and he puts these little like elements of texture, and I'm not really sure how he pulls it off. So there's parts to this I just haven't unlocked. No, I haven't spent that much time trying to break it down. Oh, look at this. This always freaked me out where he puts his fingers inside the flesh of the dude. It's like, work. Ugh. So good. This is great positioning. Just weird, crazy. And then Batman is just like roided out. He's just roided out, man. It's so wild. It's just freaking wild. And then we go, and then he'll break it into this more of a sketch kind of drawing here. And then look at these panels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 panels. Just bang, 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 bang. All this great stuff. The lettering in with the art, and the spirit kind of leaving his body with this cool white airbrush stuff. And then the space age stuff is great too. He could do it all. And just the face. It's just, he is one of the best. I don't know what his page rate. I don't know what he was making. He was a freaking rock star, dude. This was his prime peak stuff, I would say. I think this is his peak, to be honest. I'm sure he made more off this stuff from DC than anybody else. And if he was smart, he got percentages for all the reprints and things. I don't know how the contracts worked back then. But yeah, dude, it's like so good. And then here's Judge Dredd. Classic. Freaking British character. Oh man, it's so good. This needs to be at least an absolute version. We need at least to make it a big 11 by 14 or something. We got to at least have this big. And then I remember as a kid, you get a little bit of the hints of the boobs and stuff and the shadows there. And it's like, what the? You get a little bit of thong action. And this is great too. The coloring is just so nice. Little fiery redhead. Again, it does remind me a lot of Slain. There's a lot of that kind of Slain stuff. And these montages, look at the Joker, dude. That's got that McKean, Arkham Asylum Joker kind of look. who's another British guy, right? The Brits are coming, man. Look at this beautiful boom. And he always has these little side characters, or these kind of goofy, troll-like dudes, kind of comedic. And he always like tilts the wrists out, you know, and he tilts the wrists, and there's these little blockish type poses he puts people into. Yeah, this is this kind of stuff here where he makes these like the metal and the stone. I don't know how he does that crap. It's great. And Batman and the Judge Dredd. I don't know which judge this is. Judge Irish chick. I don't know. Beautiful color. It's just wonderful. The story is maybe I should talk about the story. The story is just there's these bad guys. You know, I don't even know. The story doesn't matter. I know it's good. It's fun. There's some comedic stuff in it. You've got Judge Death in there, and these spirits that are coming, and you have, yeah, it's cool. He comes back alive. The entity comes back into this biker dude, and now they're gonna go and kick some butt. It's wonderful. It really is a wonderful book. Go find it. It's probably cheap on eBay. If there is a collection of the various Simon Bisley stuff, I would just get that though. Just get it all. But this might have been the best one. I think there was another one, but comment below if I'm wrong on that one. I love the atmospheric stuff. I love the splatter. I love the airbrush. You know, airbrushing was not very common in comics, as you know. So just to see these paintings too in real life was just really fun. The lighting, it's kind of nice little like key light on the red. It's just brilliant. It holds up completely. This was 30 years ago, over 30 years ago, and this holds up way. I mean, it doesn't hold up. It's there. It's modern. It's, you know, good art just stands the test of time. And I would say this is some of the best. Brilliant stuff. That is it for me today. I wanted to share that with you. I think it rocks. Go kick some butt. Go learn guitar and be cool like Simon Bisley and Alan Grant and John Wagner. Thanks for watching. Check out all my videos and all that jazz. And have a good one, guys. Take care. Bye.